It's the 23rd of April, and Laurie Hates has been incredibly obvious about it. Laurie's that fictional term I have for male and female. Can act like they got the best interest of a particular person or the world at heart. Can be nice, can be kind. But it doesn't take much. Someone knows what they're doing to break all that down, get the truth out. And yeah, in the 2 months I've been here at Vista Veranda in Linwood, they've had cream of wheat or oatmeal in these big tubs. That's the hot cereal for any and all. And this Saturday they didn't have that. They had something that's inedible. And yeah, that's the only meal I can eat here. That's Laurie hating. I experienced it so much in Louisiana. That hatred of seeing me eat, and it's part of my health. MELTON, son of Carpenter Mary, in 2014, latest rounds of those sins of mankind ones, stigmata ones. You might see them in the on this Eyes of the Heart DVD. You'll probably find this on. And yeah, lost over 60 pounds, less than a month. Oh, you should have seen me. Looked like I was in a concentration camp or something. So gaunt and thin, and yeah, that's Laurie Taunton. This is my main fiction. Kind of. That's how a son of a Carpenter Mary does things. I give you that funny street stuff, unseen business stuff. Well, they're being very obvious about it. They don't have the usual setup with oatmeal or cream of wheat. You can talk to the supervisor when he's around. Apparently not around. But yeah, it's me pointing out stuff that, oh, did that? Is that intense? No, is that not intense? I always give you something to do. And just the other day, that Laurie character that is Linwood, California. You see it everywhere. That arrogance, that anger. That hiding behind good folks, hiding behind families kind of stuff, but right to the core. Yeah, it's been hard at work here, and I'm going to tell you how to point it out with something that affects you. Yeah, it's my sense of livelihood, part of that food on the table kind of thing. Should be designed in beautiful imagery, graphic art. But yeah, you can't reach me by 424-229-4140. Do a livelihood check right now. You can't reach me. You can't reach a customer. You don't know how many other customers you don't reach. And yeah, it's not always so obvious as that. That censorship on it. Handsome bald guy there is putting a spotlight on. Not always so obvious. It takes you, 10 minutes to pull up your business website, and the other guy's business website pulls up in 5 minutes. And yeah, there are methods to cause that to happen. Yeah, that's money out of your pocket. To document this, you're not being able to hire that handsome bald guy next to that change in eye. That's my eye changing from brown to blue. Part of those stigmata wounds. Son of a Carpenter Mary stigmata wounds. Make that video of your livelihood check. 424-229-4140. And it's more than about that. Call it a democracy check. Democracy test or check. 424-229-4140. Try going to vote-truth.blogspot.com. You can't reach voter registration links there or my imagery of truth there. Yeah, doesn't matter if you can't reach that stuff, because they're kind of placed in office anyway, aren't they? Point that out with a video of that disenfranchisement. You not being able to reach that site and the voter registration links there. But yes, it always gets back to that very important thing in your hand that gets the firemen, the police, the paramedics, for your family. Make a video of it not working. That's the reason. That's the most important thing I tell all on those military bases, all soldiers on military bases worldwide. You protect America. This is part of it. Get the truth out about our hijacked calls, our hijacked lifelines. Been asking for those World Trade Center Flight 93 checks, parables like this, my videos, my audios even, my imagery, of course. Been asking for over 7 years, have yet to get that first one. So you got to do the job the reporters aren't doing. Call from that military base, make a simplified video of the phone they're not working when you call me. John Melton Brady, 424-229-4140. Tell your friends, tell your family back home. Calling from the mayor, governor, reporter, network news anchors, senators, representatives, officials, local, state, and federal, and candidates running for presidency on down to dog catcher. Make a video of your hijacked lifeline in front of that mayor, in front of that reporter, that anchor, news anchor. Those folks are supposed to be doing something about that. Get them on video. This is my family's lifeline not working. I don't know when it won't be allowed to work. Get their reaction for that. For your simplified DVD of truth. Your flash drive to pass along at church, at work, at school. And since they're just going so over the top here, at Linwood, at Vista Veranda, no food this morning, and I already have to roll up to get burger for lunch and burger for dinner, or chicken, a little bit further at the grocery store, one or the other. Since they're already being over the top, Laurie, let me tell you it just reminded me of that with the assisted living waiver. Over the top. I'm supposed to be in a decent place I can cook for myself. California's assisted living waiver, folks, they transition you. You've been in the hospital more than 3 months, and I've been in, year and a half plus. They help you get into the community. That's their job. One of many, and I assume there are other folks who can do that sort of thing very well, but while these are dragging their feet, kind of hard for them to do that. And I talked to Libertana yesterday. What was yesterday, the day before? I didn't get much sleep last night. I talked to them, and yeah, sounded just like two folks from Louisiana, sister and brother-in-law. Love being arrogant, angry. Hate to see the one only eat, sleep, do my artwork, do my work. Hate to see all that, and love to taunt, be, bitching son of bitches, no other word for it. They just remind me of that. Those assisted living waiver folks from Libertana. I got a whole lot. This is going to be one of them. It might not be the best, but yeah. Not only calling from the mayor, governor, reporters, you can call them from the city of Santa Monica officials. They employed me. For 6 years, is it? 2007. About August through 2014, June, somewhere in there, in the hospital by June. Going to the hospital by June. They employed me all that time with, yes, imagery of truth, wearing that stuff. Make a video in front of them of your phone not working. 424-229-4140. Ask them, is it your city's policy to take part in religious censorship? I can't call this man up, tell him what I believe. They're very politically active in Santa Monica. Can't call him up, tell him what I believe. I can't ask him what he means by the Christ complex. That's religious censorship, and yes, back with 9/11, all those folks with funny names, Hussein and Osama and Obamas and Latifs and Abduls and all that. Those funny sounding folks getting on those planes back then. Yeah, that was religious censorship. Thing is, you can document this with a $50 phone. Less than a $50 phone making this video. Digital camera, $50 or more expensive. Of course, we'll do the same thing. Make a video of your wife's phone. Your family's lifeline not working in front of all those folks. And yeah, see, Santa Monica. What? Last time they called was when I was in the Burlington Convalescent Hospital after the Good Samaritan Hospital in 2014. Apparently all that boss wanted to do was taunt about, be Laurie-like. Taunt about, what are you going to do about all those bills? Oh yeah, I see Laurie everywhere. Make that video. Try to say Santa Monica officials. Say that, is it your policy of your city to take part and actively take part in religious censorship? That's living hand to mouth. 2-3 days of work a week, just enough to pay the rent, not get a full belly. Because I wanted to print out some of my imagery back then. That's that. And yeah, the month supposed to be going to a city position. Better pay, more hours. Yeah, that's when that stigmata was kicked up and ended up in the hospital. Make the video in front of city employees. Ask, how do you do that? All California officials with assisted living waiver. You got a funny name, Miss Jim stuff. I've had the card and the parables here. It's easy to look up on the internet, assisted living waiver, and California Department of, not sure what it is. Look it up, pass it along, the video you make of you calling in front of them. How do you reach this man? If you use their services, they work through home health and stuff. How are you able to reach this man? I want to call him up, tell him what I believe. I call him up and I can't reach him. Since you're allowed to reach him as this place, or through the California department, can you relay what I believe? He wanted to know. I'm going to tell him. Can you relay that to him? Oh, be funny about it. That helps get the word out. But be serious as anything. Ask him, what are you doing here? Why is my lifeline not working? Are you a part of that? For yes, those assisted living waiver folks of California and City of Santa Monica officials. And yeah, those two